Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island, the Terror Time Collector's Edition on Blu-ray. Now I finally got my hands on this, so today we're going to talk about it. So this actually dropped in October, and while you may have already been able to get Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island on Blu-ray, this was the first time you could get it by itself on Blu-ray. Now this is a sort of weird distinction that a lot of people care about. Case in point, the previous way I owned this film was on DVD in a 2-pack with Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island and Scooby-Doo and the Alien Invaders. I also have a VHS copy, and if you watch this channel regularly, you know that I have a video store poster hanging in my background of most videos. Today I'm trying something a little bit different, just for the fun of it. So what makes this version of the movie special? Well, for starters, it does have the original awesome artwork, which is why I wanted a poster of it to begin with. I will say it does have a nice slip cover. This came out in October, but when it came out it was $27 for one 70-minute cartoon that's 30 years old. Like, I was not able to justify that. Finally went down to 17 bucks on sale, so I snagged it. Honestly, still a little bit pricey if you ask me, but whatever. Take it out of the slip and it's pretty standard. Same stuff on the back. We open it up and this is where it gets a little fun. It does include a little booklet here. And by booklet, take that lightly. It's like 6 pages. How many pieces of paper is this? 1, 2, 3 pieces of paper stapled together in the middle, folded over. So it's not like a huge collector's book, but it's something interesting. Now, I don't know if Matt Dugan is like the internet's biggest Scooby-Doo fan. I'm unfamiliar with him. I'm jealous that he got to be, do a commentary track for this movie and have his picture on the back of this booklet and talk about the movie on the inside, I think, even. But essentially, there's a little write-up on the film in there, and it's kind of cool to check out. I do appreciate there is a chapter listing in there, and it has, unique artwork on the inside, so that's fun. Just a still image from the movie, but, it's something fun. Let's pop it in and see what it looks like. So for special features, again, it's pretty minimal. We just get the trailer, an audio commentary by Matt Dugan, and the collectible 12-page booklet, which again is 3 pieces of paper, so do the math. I guess that's technically 12. This is a movie that means a lot to me, which is why I hang it in the video store background, I remember when this movie came out. They hadn't been making new Scooby-Doo content for about 10 years or so. And around this time, they were going into production for the live-action film. And they sort of marketed this movie as, this time the monsters are real, but listen, Scooby-Doo's been doing that for a while. The original series, you could argue that there's no monsters in, only even if you're an amateur. Because guess what? This guy, he's a robot. A real, functioning robot. And sure, he malfunctions and it's science, but technically a real monster if you ask me in the first season of Scooby-Doo. And you've got loads more throughout the series popping up in small bits first, and then by the time you're in the 80s, the Boo Brothers, Shaggy's a werewolf. So I don't want to hear none of this nonsense. Now, I don't know just how many Scooby-Doo fans I do have on this channel. I mean, surely people at least appreciate the original series and some movies like this one, maybe. Hopefully, Reluctant Werewolf, maybe the live-action movie. I mean, I'll admit, there's a lot of Scooby-Doo stuff I haven't seen, but I have a real deep appreciation for the classics and everything I grew up with. This movie came out on home video in September of 1998. The following month, October 31st, is when it had its first television broadcast on Cartoon Network. I am almost 100% sure I watched that. And if I didn't, I definitely watched it on numerous reruns, because all throughout my childhood, that's where I watched this. I never owned it, I never rented it as a kid, until my adult life when I finally found a copy on DVD with Alien Invaders at Walmart in the $5 bin. Was I like, oh boy, I'm watching this again. Not only did this movie revitalize and bring back to life Scooby-Doo, but it cemented my love of horror. One of my earliest memories is watching Scooby-Doo, Where Are You? On TV, just old reruns. I have always been a Scooby-Doo mark for as long as I can remember. I can remember being in the 4th grade and getting a Scooby-Doo hat and gloves and being made fun of it. Because it was like, too kiddie. and everybody was trying to be cool. But I was like, you know what? Scooby-Doo is cool. You're uncool. This film, a bulk of it, was animated overseas in Japan. The directors of those sequences didn't really get credit, but you can tell in the animation style. This looks beautiful. It's like if Studio Ghibli did a goddamn Scooby-Doo movie, you know what I mean? Now, it's not to that level, but it's somewhere in the middle. We had never seen Scooby-Doo look this beautiful before. And don't get me wrong, Scooby-Doo is a fucking beautiful show, even the original. The cell animation is very fascinating to look over, but like the backgrounds and everything, phenomenal, right? All throughout. This was just something different, something a little more unique, at least to this world of Scooby-Doo. And here I am in my adult life recording a video about Scooby-Doo at about 1 in the morning, because I just gotta tell you guys, I'm passionate about Scooby-Doo, and you should probably pick up this Blu-ray if you don't already have Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island on Blu-ray, and you can find it at a decent price. Because I do recommend it. It's a great release. Now, I've not compared it to the previous Blu-ray release because I don't have it. I've seen online comments saying, though, that it looks basically the same, so if you already have it, and you're like, 6-page booklet, commentary by guy, don't know, I understand. For all I know, that guy could have been the catalyst to getting this on a solo release, for all, you know what I mean? My guess is he has a YouTube channel. Anyway, I feel like at some point in the future, I'll do a video actually talking about Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island, the film, as opposed to just the physical media release here. But just know it's near and dear to my heart, and if it is to yours as well, I hope you're subscribed to this channel. Quick thank you to my channel members and Patreon subscribers. If you want more ecto-violence, including exclusive videos and behind-the-scenes content, become a member by clicking the links in the description below.